right. So we are back on the record in SPCR 22-03364J6. The state of Georgia versus Leilani Marie Simon. Let the record reflect that counsel for both parties are present. Ms. Simon is present with her counsel. I have received a note, and it says we have reached a verdict. And Mr. Bryant, if you would
verdict.
mark this as a court
verdict in Leilani. Right, I'm heading over there.
7.
Guys, wake up. We have a verdict. We have a verdict.
Okay. And if the parties wish to see this note, you're welcome.
Wake up.
Okay.
Wake up, everyone.
Back down, Mr. Lake. Okay. So.
Verdict in Leilani's. Pass it on. MichelleAfterDark. We are waiting for the verdict.
And you may
pass it on.
Please call in the jury. Thank you.
I'm nervous. So they deliberated for what? 7 hours? Yeah, 7 hours. 2 yesterday and then 5 today. I'm excited. Justice for Quinton.
Jurors entering.
Blue hearts, blue hearts, blue hearts, blue hearts. Yeah, it was longer than I thought as well. All right, I'm going to mute out because I'm going to start like screaming when the verdict is read. So I'll mute out to save your ears.
Jury room is clear, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Deputy Smith. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you may have a seat. Thank you very much. And I understand that you have received the verdict. I just want to say, first of all, to those who are in the audience, there has been a jury verdict reached. To everyone in attendance, and many of you have been here for quite some time, I will ask that there not be any emotional reactions and no disruptive outbursts. So at this point, I am going to ask the foreperson to please stand. Juror 5. And have you reached a verdict?
Yes, we have.
Was it unanimous?
Yes, it was.
Has the verdict been filed in or filled in and signed and dated by you?
Yes, it has.
And if you would please hand the verdict to Deputy Solomon. Thank you, Deputy Solomon, for handing that up. I'm going to ask counsel to approach and take a look at the verdict form.
She looks nervous. I don't know. I can't read her really. We've got all these blue hearts for Quinton. Loads of them. She is looking sick.
As to the verdict, it reads as follows. We, the jury, find as follows: malice murder. We find the defendant guilty. Count 2, felony murder. We find the defendant guilty. Count 3, felony murder, we find the defendant guilty. Count 4, concealing the death of another, we find the defendant guilty. Count 5, false report of a crime, we find the defendant guilty. Count 6, making a false statement, we find the defendant guilty. Count 7, making a false statement, we find the defendant guilty. Count 8, making a false statement, we find the defendant guilty. Count 9, making a false statement, we find the defendant guilty. Count 10, making a false statement, we find the defendant guilty. Count 11, making a false statement, we find the defendant guilty. Count 12, making a false statement, we find the defendant guilty. Count 13, making a false statement, we find the defendant guilty. Count 14, making a false statement, we find the defendant guilty. Count 15, making a false statement, we find the defendant guilty. Count 16, making a false statement, we find the defendant guilty. Count 17, making a false statement, we find the defendant guilty. Count 18, making a false statement, we find the defendant guilty. And count 19, making a false statement, we find the defendant guilty.
Full house. Full house.
And is there anything further from the state? From the defense? Certain. So, members of the jury, this is something that very often happens. You will be asked questions by the clerk, 3 questions in particular, I believe, and simply answer the questions. Madam Clerk.
Juror number 1, was this your verdict then?
Yes.
Is this your verdict now?
Yes.
Juror number 2. Juror number 2. Was that your verdict then?
Yes.
Is this your verdict now?
Yes.
Thank you. Juror number 3. Was that your verdict then?
Yes.
Is this your verdict now?
Yes.
Thank you. Juror number 4. Was that your verdict then?
Yes.
Is this your verdict now?
Yes.
Juror number 5. Was that your verdict then?
Yes.
Is this your verdict now?
Yes.
Juror number 6. Was that your verdict then?
Yes.
Is this your verdict now?
Yes.
Juror number 7. Was that your verdict then?
Yes.
Is this your verdict now?
Yes.
Juror number 8. Was that your verdict then?
Yes.
Is this your verdict now?
Yes.
Juror number 9. Was that your verdict then?
Yes.
Is this your verdict now?
Yes.
Juror number 10. Was that your verdict then?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this your verdict now?
Yes, ma'am.
Juror number 11.
Yes.
Was that your verdict then?
Yes.
Is this your verdict now?
Yes.
Juror number 12. Was that your verdict then?
Yes.
Is this your verdict now?
Yes.
Anything further at this time with the juries?
No,
With the jurors. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your service, for your time, for your energy. This has been an important more than 2 weeks now that you've spent with the court, and your time and attention is deeply appreciated. I am going to release you. If anyone wants to speak with you about your deliberations and you want to, you may do so now. You're being released from the instructions. You're not under any obligation to speak with anyone about your experience, but you may do so if you choose to. I am ordering that there be no contact with the jurors in the courthouse or on the courthouse property. But I do release you at this point. Thank you. You're free to go.
Jurors exiting.
She's actually crying this time. She's actually crying.
All clear, Judge.
All right, everyone may please have a seat. Sentencing will not occur at this time. It's going to be scheduled for another date. That date will be determined. And of course, if there's anything to be presented in aggravation or mitigation, I'll hear it at that time. All right. Is there anything further at this point from the state?
No, Your Honor.
From the defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you as well for your service from the state as well as from the defense. And with that, we are adjourned.
Justice, the first time she's actually cried. No more wiping her cheeks. She's actually crying for the first time. Bye, Leilani. Bye. Bye. Long time coming. Yeah, go and rot. So she's not coming out. She's not coming out. Bye-bye, Hector. Bye-bye. She's not coming out. And, yeah, it was worth the wait. Worth the wait. Finally, justice for baby Quinton. Finally. So we await sentencing. So once I get a date, I'll let you all know, if you don't know already. And I just want to thank you all for joining me. You could have been literally anywhere else on the internet amongst the thousands of people on other channels and wherever. So thank you all for being here with me. And we went gavel to gavel. We actually did. We went gavel to gavel. So rest in peace, little boy. Absolutely tragic. And justice was served today. So with that said, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to edit this. I can post-edit this on YouTube, so the massive hours of waiting just get deleted, and it will just sit as the verdict. So if you're watching this on the replay, it will be very short. It will just be the verdict. So, all right, guys, I'm out. Thank you all, and thanks, mods. And yeah, going over to Sarah Boone now. Bye, guys.